Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Propsmith. I know it's been a little bit. Life has kind of gotten in the way of some of my videos, but I am back. And today I'm going to be making the Sacred Object Makers Challenge. This one is going to be, my personal title is The Last Gilded Tree of the Elvish. I'm going to be doing a wire wrap tree in silver and gold. I'm going to be putting it under a glass dome. I'm actually going to be including a price list for all this, so you guys know, how much it costs, things like that, in case you wanted to make one of your own, because doing this is super simple. So, start off, I'm going to give like a basic, how to spin the wire, things like that. Other than that, let's just jump into the video. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to move you up just a little bit. Figured I'd do a part list on this one. I know it's not something I usually do, and I'll do, prices for them and everything. But to, kind of get you started on what you need to start doing wire wrap trees, at least this little one. You need some wire. This is 20 gauge, 26 gauge, silver and gold plated. Each one cost me about $3, some tax. We're just gonna call it $3. You're gonna need a good pair of snips. These cost about $6. These are actually fairly nice because it has a flat cut side and an angle cut side, and they're fairly nice. If you don't want to go get these, because these are about $6, old pair of fence wire snippers will work. Even these don't have it, but some pairs of needle nose will have a wire cutter in them, and those will work. Heck, even an X-Acto saw blade will cut through it, and just give it a little time. So that's $12. I'm going to be using some stones. These are $3. So we're looking at 15. Hot glue, had that. Drill, had that. The most expensive part of this whole thing is the dome. And luckily, I found it on sale. It's a nice little Beauty and the Beast-esque dome. This is real glass. You can see there, it is normally $21.99. I got this one for $10. Because I caught it on they're clearing them out sale kind of thing. So we're looking at like $20-30. And then I picked up a bag of some river rocks that I'm going to be incorporating if I don't drop them all, for $2-3. So like $25 maximum. That's not including like the hot glue I already have, or the hot glue I already have. The rest of this is odds and ends. You can pick all this up at a Hobby Lobby, a Michael's. The wire is actually called beading wire. So if you find, if they're running a sale on beads, they're usually running a sale on the beading wire. And you can pick them up in individual spools, or you can pick them up in like a 4-pack of different colors. And that's all great. And the great thing about it is they sell them in stupid different amounts of colors. Like you can get red, purple, green. I just like gold and silver. I've got some copper that I do to make rings and stuff. But yeah. So we're looking at about $25 for the whole project. And the most important part of all of this is actually spinning the wire, which is not as hard as you think. It's actually real simple if you got a drill. And you can do this by hand too. But what I do is I usually get about a good 3-foot section. Make sure to get it back in the knock on the spool, or it will unravel and you will never unkink all of it. You'll lose about half your wire. So a good 3-foot section. Double it over to where your two ends meet. Go ahead and take that, pinch, and fold it over. That way you're creating a nice little basin there. And then that loop will be your halfway point. So what I'm going to do is fit this little nook into the chucks of my drill. Like so. And then you can use pencil, screwdriver, a pin, piece of wood. Well, if I can get it right. There we go. I use the handles of my my pliers, and all you do is you want to keep apparently not too much tension. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna unchuck the wire. That's my biggest problem with using thinner wire is if you bend it too severely and then put a lot of tension on it, it will break. That's why I like using the higher gauge stuff like 20, 18, even up to like 16 gauge. But for fancy stuff like this, I usually I'll pick up some 26 gauge just to be dainty about it. Okay, so you'll keep pressure over here, and it doesn't matter which way you turn, you just want to do it fairly slowly. And if you can see that, we're spinning the wire back on itself. It's creating a nice double helix effect in the wire. Now you'll notice that down here towards the drill, the spirals are tighter, whereas up here they're a little looser. There's really nothing you can do to fix that. But you get it to about the consistency that you want. You don't want to go too far, or the wire will bunch back up on itself. And you unchuck everything. What I do, since I make tree branches, I just cut the loop so it's open. I come down here. And let's see if my phone will pick it up. You notice how right here the spirals are much tighter woven together than even further up. That's where the drill has started turning them. So what I do is I cut right before that happens. Boom. And we have taken a 3-foot piece of wire till we're about down to about a foot. But now it's all twisted and such. And you don't have to double up. You can do, triple, quadruple. I've actually got a bit of wire here that I'm working on a much bigger project. That if I can uncurl it from itself, I can show you guys. Okay. So here's the same gold. And it's twisted. If you notice right here, it has if I could separate them enough for the camera to see, 5 pieces. So what I did is I went ahead, I doubled it over, a couple different times, got it to 5 pieces, and it makes this nice braided effect. And here's that same effect, but with the silver wire. Comes out nice and smooth. So basically all you do after you have your wire, give me one moment. Okay, so you got your wire. What I usually do is bend it in half, pinch it down here. You want to keep the loop down here to feed all the rest of your wire through. And then I just twist, twist, twist. to leave it off about there. These are already untwisted, so you can untwist them a little bit more. Bend them at odd angles. You don't want all of them going the same way. And then since these are spun together, I'll take the clippers, and I won't put down any pressure, just enough to hold them. And I'll untwist just that first couple to where it'll separate. Just enough to get your fingers in there. And voila, tree branch. Now this is one. What I have done is spent the last week and a half to turn stuff like this into this. And this is using different amounts of strands and things like that. Coiled one way, coiled the other way, whatever. But I like the way it looks. This is probably one of my better ones. I have two more that I've made that I like better than this, but they sit on my mantelpiece because one of them is for my dad and one of them was for my mom for, you know, Dad's birthday, memento of a trip that we took as a family kind of thing. But what I'm going to do is this will go in the center of that dome, and then I will put the pebbles around to where it'll look like it was growing out of the rocks. But that's going to be really hard to capture. While I'm doing it, my arms will be in the way and things like that, so I will take intermittent pictures and post them and tell you what I did. But I will see you guys after the pictures, and we'll talk a little bit more, so stay tuned. Alright, y'all, welcome back. Didn't really take as many pictures as I thought, because all I did was hot glue some stones down. But here we are. We are finished. We got a nice gold and silver tree in a glass dome growing out of rocks. I went ahead and glued the dome down. You can hang this. Not exactly sure how it would work in a LARP setting, but so there it is. My Sacred Object Challenge, the last gilded tree sapling of the Elvish. You guys go ahead and drop me some comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me, you know, what I could have done better. Things like that. I apologize for the hair. I'm in the process of dyeing it red again, so it's a little blonde. But go ahead and drop a comment if you liked the video. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, so you guys know exactly when I post. I've got another video coming out here in about a week, and then after that I should have the egg challenge done, so that one will probably take about 2 weeks to do. But thank you for watching. If you liked it, like it, subscribe. You know, I just want to thank all of you guys that subscribe and stay with me through these lulls that I have. But thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, not all dragons are friendly.